Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever really stopped to think about what money is? I mean, we use it every single day, but behind every coin, every dollar, there's this hidden power, almost like a kind of magic that holds our entire world together. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see what that secret really is.
And it all starts with a simple little puzzle. Why on earth can't you just walk into a store with something you own, say, a cool toy car, and trade it straight up for something you want, like a chocolate bar? The answer to that question, well, that's the key to understanding everything else.
So, to get to the bottom of this, let's meet our guide for today, Chan. And Chan, he's got a big problem. He really wants a chocolate bar, and he thinks he has the perfect thing to trade for it, his favorite red toy car. But, yeah, as you can see, the shopkeeper is not impressed. Not at all.
And boom, right there, that's the heart of the problem. You see, the shopkeeper had zero need for a toy car. What he actually needed, right then and there, was totally different. He had a cat at home that needed milk. This is what's known as a mismatch of wants, and it's exactly why just swapping stuff is so difficult.
A long time ago, I mean, way before there were any coins or cash, people had to deal with this problem every single day. Their solution was something called barter. But, as we're about to find out, oh boy, this system was incredibly messy. So, what is barter exactly? Well, it's simple really. It means you trade what you've got directly for what you want. No money changes hands. You know, a bag of potatoes for a new pair of shoes, or maybe you sing a song for your dinner. You get the idea. It's literally the oldest way of doing business in the world.
And this just shows how completely bonkers barter could get. Just imagine you have a whole cow, right? But all you want is one single apple. But the apple guy, he doesn't need a cow. He needs a haircut. So now you have to go find a barber who just happens to be in the market for a cow, all so you can get a haircut that you can then trade for that one little apple. It's exhausting just thinking about it, isn't it?
You said it, Chan. It's this giant, complicated puzzle you have to solve for every single transaction. You end up spending way more time just trying to find the right person to trade with than actually getting the thing you need. Chan's reaction pretty much says it all. There had to be a better way.
So yeah, people got pretty tired of dragging their cows to the market. So they started this long search for a stand-in. One single thing that everybody would agree is valuable. That way, trade would be so much simpler. And this was the first real step towards what we now call money.
Now, the first few attempts had some pretty obvious flaws. They tried seashells. Sure, they're pretty, but you could just go to the beach and get more, so they weren't rare enough. Then you had these giant, heavy stones. They were definitely rare, but, good luck carrying one of those to the store. It took a while, but eventually, everyone kind of landed on something that worked much better. Shiny, rare metals like gold.
Gold and silver really became the superstars for a few key reasons. Everybody thought they looked good. They were hard to find, you could easily divide them into smaller pieces, and, this is a big one, they didn't spoil, they didn't rot like an apple would. For the first time, people had a reliable way to carry value around with them.
But look, even carrying around gold and silver is still a bit of a pain. It's heavy, and it's risky. So humanity took another giant leap, moving away from physical stuff altogether and towards something way more abstract, from heavy coins to paper promises and eventually to what's basically just digital dust.
And this is where it gets really clever. Instead of carrying all that heavy gold, banks or kings started giving out paper notes. Now, the paper itself wasn't valuable. It was simply a promise. It was like a little certificate that said, hey, you can trade this piece of paper back for real gold whenever you want. So people weren't trading paper, they were trading a promise.
Okay, now fast forward to today, and we've taken that idea to the absolute limit. For most of us, money isn't even a paper promise anymore. It's just numbers on a screen, right? It's a balance in your banking app. It's like this invisible magic dust flying from one account to another to pay for everything we buy.
So let's just recap for a second. We've gone from a cow, to a seashell, to a gold coin, to a piece of paper, and now to just a number on a screen. I mean, what is the one common thread? What's the one ingredient that makes all of these completely different things work? What's the real secret, the real magic behind money?
It all boils down to a single, simple, but incredibly powerful idea: trust. That's it. That is the secret. That is the magic ingredient.
You see, money, in any form, is really just a token of trust. It's a huge social agreement that we all kind of buy into. We all agree that this coin or this piece of paper or this digital number represents value. It represents the hard work someone did to earn it, and we trust, there's that word again, that someone else will accept it for their hard work in the future.
And this idea is universal. It doesn't matter if you're an adult using your trust tokens for big, important things like medicine and travel, or if you're a kid like Chan using his for toys and chocolate. The underlying principle, the system we're all a part of, is exactly the same. We are all just trading in a shared system of trust. So the next time you tap your card or hand over some cash, just remember what it really is. It's not just plastic or paper. It's a little piece of our shared trust in each other. And that invisible trust is what truly makes the world go round. Now, that makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if your trust tokens could grow all by themselves, like a magic money tree? Something to think about.